Let me introduce you to the Nuova Jager. I think that's how I'm supposed to be saying it. This is a straight pull AR-15 available here in the UK. So if you're watching like in the States or in Europe, you'll be like, what the hell? Yeah, we can't have semi-auto centerfire rifles. I know, it's UK laws, so I know it is what it is. But we can have nice economical to shoot because ammo is getting pretty scarce. So there is the plus side, I guess. They're quite economical to shoot because you don't shoot them that fast. Although you can do if you wanted to. But yeah. But this is the Nuova Jager, and I've got to say, I'm really liking it. It is a real nice rifle. Very, very nice. Dropped on top, by the way, just in case you are wondering, is an Element Optics Titan 5-25 x 56 first focal plane scope. An absolute excellent scope, and very nice on this rifle, by the way. Bolted on with Element mounts as well. So let me throw out some specs about this rifle and we'll sort of dig deep and I'll tell you a bit more about it then. So basically it is a full mil spec AR-15, UK legal, okay? The upper is a billet upper made from 7075 T6 aluminium. The lower is forged and made from 7075 T6. It is hard anodized standard, okay? It has a that sounds wrong. It is as standard hard anodized, okay? Standard military trigger, so you can, if you wanted to, you could drop an aftermarket trigger in if you wanted to. It comes with anti-rotational pins to stop, you know, any pins sort of trying to walk out. Aluminium trigger guard, chambered in 223 wild. This is. I was just chucking sort of 223 rem through this. Multi-radial rifling, hammer forged, free floating 18-inch barrel. Available. Other lengths of barrel lengths are available. Calibers available are 223, 224 Valkyrie. I can never say that, Valkyrie, 6.5 Grendel, 6.8 SPC, and these are imported in the UK by Oak Rise Arms, okay? So 1 in 8 twist as well, and there's a 5/8x24 muzzle brake that is fitted on the end of the barrel, basically. That is pretty much your spec, but we're going to sort of dig deep and have a good look at this rifle. So yeah, I've just dropped a PMag in there just for looks. So let's take it from the top and have a look at this thing. So I've got to say, I'm really impressed. I am a Schmeiser owner, so I know a little bit about straight pulls. I think I've used just about, well, most of them that are on the market, and so I'm always interested to see what, you know, what is being offered, especially me being a lefty as well. Quite a good thing about this rifle, and you'll be like, well, Rack, why didn't you actually use it left-handed? I'm that used to using right-handed firearms. As long as I'm comfortable on the stock, that's all that matters to me. You know, I can use right-handed charging or bolts, is just not a problem. But with this, you can swap this charging handle, and it is a very slick and sleek charging handle as well. Unlike the Schmeisers where you've got the bar, this thing is pretty, what's the word? It's pretty subtle, but the beauty of it is you can swap it around to the other side and just wang it on the other side, because all this upper is milled out, so you can literally charge it from that side as well. You might like that being a right-handed shooter, because you'll find that you haven't got to take your finger away from the trigger if you're on a bipod or anything. You haven't got to move your head or anything like that. You can just charge it. and away you go. So worth thinking about. That's how I do it anyway. When me being a lefty, I find it quite, what's the word? I find it quite easy to use a straight pull like that. But try it. I mean, it's not a big job just to whip that charging handle onto the other side and try it. Especially if you're a righty, so it's just worth noting. So, like I said, you know, mil-spec uppers and lowers. I believe there is a tensioning spring that keeps the uppers and lowers sort of really tight together, if that makes sense, which is a nice feature. If I see that, I'll show it you. But there is a 6-position adjustable stock on here. That is really nice. I mean, it's an AR-15 at the end of the day, guys. You can pretty much dress them up however you want, but I do like this stock. It's very ambi with its wide sort of cheek pieces on it, so that is really nice. Not sure what make that is actually. There's your buff tube, castle nut, Picatinny rail there. I like the way it's sort of ventilated underneath. That looks really cool. Something a little bit different. The fore end or handguard is really nice. M-lock slots on there. Really nice. Feels pretty sort of light and very comfortable. So plenty of room there to sort of add on accessories. As you can see in the footage, I was shooting this out of a sled. Nice and gentle to shoot anyway. 223 is, goes without saying, but I was getting some pretty good accuracy out of this thing, and I was chugging a lot of ammo through it, but we'll talk about accuracy in a minute. AR-15, I mean, it goes without saying, your controls, you can swap them out, but your safety is how it is. Ambidextrous on this particular rifle. Everything works how it should, pretty much. I like the pistol grip that you get on this rifle. It's really nice. Again, I'm not sure what make it is, but it's pretty cool. Enough room there to keep your sweeties if you need to. Just a real nice straight pull AR. Really, really nice. Let's show you the other side. So, Nuova Jager's logo there. I really hope I'm saying that right. Multicalibro. Okay. Really, really love. I really do like the handguard on this thing. Nice long handguard. Nice thick profile barrel as well. Don't know whether you can sort of see that through the handguard. So it's not like a needle barrel on this thing. Very effective muzzle brake. Oh, again, you don't really need it on a 223, but it was really, really nice to shoot. And what I noticed as well with pronged muzzle brakes is, especially on my Schmeiser, I find it tends to ring like a bit of like a tuning fork almost after the shot. This one doesn't. I think it's because it's quite a bit shorter than like a Schmeiser one. But I've noticed on my Schmeiser, when you take a shot, you can sometimes hear it on camera. It sort of rings for a second or so after. But this one didn't do that. Really effective muzzle brake. Just, yeah, really good, really good. You can see in the footage where it's sort of directing the blast, so to speak. Right, let's just break it open and have a look in the guts. I'm not going to sort of take the bolt fully out because I need to take the charging handle off, but let's just have a look sort of in there. You know, pretty standard AR. You know, there's your trigger group and everything. Buffer tube. But really well made. Look at the thickness of that upper. Really nice. Just take the, hang on a sec. I'm doing this all wrong. I'm doing it all wrong, guys. I'll give you a closer look at the bolt there. Very slick, very smooth. Really, really nice. There is that I mentioned earlier that keeps spring-loaded pin that keeps tension on the upper and the lower. Let's close her back up. Now, what I want to talk about is the thing that's everyone's asking is accuracy. Now, how did this thing perform on the range? Well, first of all, I'm going to say reliability wise, it was absolutely flawless. The ejection on this thing, absolutely brilliant. Although it is manual, you know, it was just spitting the shells out. No problem whatsoever. I had no feed issues. Nothing really sort of going on. It did get a little bit sticky occasionally when I got it warm, when I was using Hornaday steel cased ammo, you know, the practice ammo that you can get, the bulk ammo. Steel case though at the end of the day, you know, so you've got to kind of take that into account. No real hang-ups. My only little gripe, or I mean, I'm no gunsmith, I'm no expert, I never claimed to be, but I just think that, I mean, I love the low profileness of the charging handle. I think it just needs to maybe, I don't know, needs just a little bit more grip on it or something, just to offer a little bit more grip so you sort of just don't slip off it. I think I did take my knuckle off as I slipped off it and sort of caught the turret of the Element Titan there. But yeah, that's probably my only gripe. And the trigger needs a little bit of fine tuning or something. The trigger was a little bit, let me remind myself, it was a little bit, there's no sort of, it's single stage, but there was a bit of take up before it, you know, it sort of goes pop. Bit of sort of graunchy. That's probably my only minute gripe with this rifle. But you know, you can put up with that. The trigger, you can soon drop another one in, or maybe strip that one down and give it a bit of a polish up. I'm sure that'll probably do the job anyway. But other than that, accuracy. This thing is damn accurate. This thing it was literally firing anything with pretty good results. You know, I fired a good selection of ammo, as you can see in the footage. I was ready to use McDonald's French fries because I swear to God it would have grouped them. Check this out, guys. RWS. Now, this was in gusty conditions at 100 yards, 3-shot groups. RWS soft point, 55 grains. Boom. 100 yards. Hornaday match, 75 grain. Now, before you ask, before I was doing each group, I was putting 3 rounds of the next ammo through the rifle onto a gong. Then I'd do the group. Then after that, switch to the next lot of ammo, put 3 shots on a gong, and then 3 shots in the target, just to get that barrel used to that ammo, cleared, accustomed to that ammo. So yeah, RWS soft point, 55 grain, excellent. Hornady match, 75 grain. No change of 0 or anything here. Federal Power Shock, 55 grain soft point. Pretty damn good. Hornaday Full Metal Jacket Training, steel cased. Yeah, it opened up a little bit there. And then Hornaday Varmint Express VMAX, 55 grain. That is damn accurate. That is damn accurate with literally everything that I fed this thing. I was shooting prone or shooting off a lead sled, as you can see in the footage. It was blowing a little bit. It was gusty. Wind coming from that direction. That's what the arrow is. This thing was performing. My God, I was impressed. I was really, really impressed. This thing was just awesome. Combined with the scope as well. Wow, what a little combination this thing is. But guys, this rifle, pretty new on the scene here in the UK. Definitely worth a look. You know, That is accurate. That is the name of the game is accuracy. Yeah, no, we all want them to look good as well. And this thing does look good, you know, and I do like the fact that it is ambidextrous, where you can whip on, you know, a left-handed charging handle. The Schmeisers haven't got that. Don't get me wrong, I love the Schmeisers. I've got one myself. But like I said, me being a lefty, just on about myself, I'm used to using right-handed guns anyway. It didn't really make a vast amount of difference to me. It probably would have just thrown me out having to charge it from that side. It would have just twisted my melon. But you know, if you are a lefty and you want a dedicated lefty straight pull rifle, then I think this is the one to look at, the Nuova Jager. A very, very cool rifle. Shall we give it a pull? Let's give the trigger a pull. Just for fun. Like I said, it is a little bit graunchy, I thought. But I'm still getting good accuracy. Maybe with a better trigger or a tricked up trigger, then maybe accuracy would have improved. Probably would have improved if I weren't behind the trigger as well. Oh, it's a bit graunchy. Oh, 6 pounds, 9 ounces on the trigger pull. It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I think I've just about covered everything. Your controls, obviously standard AR-15. So there's your barrel locking lever there. And obviously you can either press that to release the bolt, or you can slingshot it as well, which is what I was doing. So just a cool rifle guys. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. That is your rack and load review of the Nuova Jager 223 Wild. This one is, although I was just putting 223 Rem through it. But what a great straight pull AR-15. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. That is Rack and Load. See ya.